Oh boy, we here, baby. We are here. Let me zoom myself in. I'm muted. I am muted. Let me zoom myself in over here. Damn thing ain't zoomed in. Let me zoom myself in. I'm muted. Oh, I can't hear myself. Bam, there we go. I should be good now. Because here comes Bray Wyatt. Oh, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on? What is going on? Who's in the building? Jeffrey in the house. How's it going? Sonic Do in the building. What's going on? If you haven't synced your televisions already, do so. It's Monday Night Raw out here. Who saw that earlier game in the NFL, man? Bills Chiefs. That was a pretty good game. How y'all feel about Alexa Bliss with Bray Wyatt? I actually like it. I love what they're doing with Alexa Bliss right now. I'm a fan. I'm hip to it. Proud Patriot USA in the building says, let me in. Corral Smith says, rest in Pete Heat. You damn right. I'm sick. I'm sick right now. I haven't stopped crying. I lied. I haven't shed a tear. But I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't sick. Live on the USA Network, Monday Night Raw, the season premiere. Why do we call it the season premiere? Like, Monday Night Raw has not missed a week since 1993. Why are we calling it the season premiere? Joey Overstreet put 5 on it. Says, sup, Adonis? Sorry I missed our show last Monday. You know, the parking lot every Monday and Wednesday, 5:30 PST and 8:30 EST. But good work. I appreciate that, man. Oh, you was on the Tahoe Sports Network. I know you popped in, popped out, but I appreciate you, brother. Let me tell you something. This pairing between Alexa Bliss and the Fiend, it really helps Alexa. Because, let's just be honest, Shorty was fizzling out. This is great. They needed a Sister Abigail character. I always wanted it to be Paige, but of course, my neck. She couldn't do it anymore. But Alexa Bliss, perfect. Because she's a sensational heel, an adorable face. I don't think there's a single person on the planet who does not find her attractive. So, her being here, she's a great heel. She's sensational at her job. Just look at her, man. Come on, man. Doing sensational things. Jeffrey says, am I going to do it every week? I'm going to try to do it every single week, every Monday, every Friday, and here come Retribution. Wait a minute. Retribution approaching the Fiend and Bliss. How much you want to bet they gonna end up on the side of the Fiend here? Bray and Alexa ain't move at all. Lloyd says, where's the Rock and Stone Cold? In retirement, brother. The Rock and Stone Cold in retirement. Devin says, Raw is trash, SmackDown 1,000 times better. You know what? You ain't wrong. Look at Alexa selling it. Her eyes never changed. She's been looking at the hard camera the entire time. I mean, I'm not even sure if Shorty even blinked. Bray Wyatt never moved. They just standing there hand in hand. Ali's supposed to be the leader. This man, a former cop, probably the nicest man on the planet. And you expect me to believe he's leaving? He's leading Retribution? Watch all of Retribution be laid out. How much you want to bet all of Retribution is laid out? Oh, damn. Well, they not even there. Bray and the Fiend done disappeared. Some sort of genjutsu. Kevin Jean says, Wagwan, what's going on? How's it going? Welcome, 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 welcome. And if you guys have not already entered that PS5 giveaway, that Xbox X giveaway, make sure you download the Hot Mic app. Use a promo code Adonis. Come over to Hot Mic and tune into the stream. We got some watch-alongs that we going to do, you know, this upcoming, you know, moving forward. We're fixing to incorporate some watch-alongs so y'all can watch my commentary with me. Now, that's going to be something. And here come the Hurt Business coming into the ring here. Or the Nation of Domination Part 2. How y'all feel about the Hurt Business? Austin Dagger said, I've been waiting for this day for years. Really? You've been waiting for years for the Hurt Business and Retribution to go toe-to-toe in the ring? They just started this year, brother. CJ Lloyd says, am I live on Hot Mic? Of course. Jeffrey said they used escape rope. You damn right they did. They definitely did use escape rope. Got the hell up out of ring. They got up out of Dodge. Let me tell you, you're going to be using escape rope tonight. DeAndre Hopkins in that Dallas game. But we ain't talking about that right now. Tyrese says your Hot Mic is tweaking. Is it? What's going on with it? Talk to me, Tyrese. Let me know. Kevin Jean said, I enjoyed your soccer commentary over the World Cup. The Champion League start tomorrow. You know what's funny? A lot of people have asked me about the soccer commentary, right? And FIFA played no joke. Like the first video that I tried to put on YouTube, they blocked it, strike the channel. I couldn't upload for a week and everything, right? Then they came after you. They came after Instagram a year later. Last year, they actually blocked me. I couldn't upload for, I think it was 5 days. I couldn't like a comment. I couldn't respond to a DM, nothing. They got after me. I don't know what it is about the FIFA or soccer, but they don't mess with they copyright. It's ridiculous. Ron Godfrey said, you can't say the Hurt Business theme go hard. Hey, it does go hard. King James says, what's worse, knowing someone who got smashed by an adult at 15 or failing online school? Knowing someone who was a victim of statutory rape? I would assume that is worse than failing out of school. That just took a turn, King James. God damn. I mean, granted, ain't James in the Old Testament? No, it's not. James is just the old version of the Bible. Well, there it is. Sonic Dew says you love Hurt Business, one of the best things on Raw. In my opinion, I think they're the best thing on Raw. Austin Daggett says MVP World Champion, Lashley U.S. Champion, Alexander and Shelton as tag champs. MVP as World Champion won't work. I think Lashley as World Champion, MVP as U.S. Champion, that works. MVP's not, he ain't going to be no World Champion. Lashley can actually do it in the ring. MVP is way past this prime. He got no business being a World Champion at this point. He could be a U.S. Champion, but when you're going to be the World Champion, you're going to be the guy carrying the belt. You've got to be the workhorse in the ring who can carry a doggone match. I love me some MVP, but let's just be honest over here. MVP as a World Champion, it delegitimizes the title. But granted, titles have been delegitimized over the course of the past years, so, you know. King James said they didn't get raped, they just did it for money. Well, they could have consented to it, but if they were to go to the police right now and tell them about the situation, guess who's going to prison for statutory rape? The older person. NYLGND 38 says you would be better than most wrestling on Raw, no question. Your blogs give me that Attitude Era feel. Hashtag for what, son? You know what? Here's funny. Here's what's hilarious. I actually was considering getting into wrestling. A lot of people had told me, hey, man, you got to get into wrestling. You got a pretty good mouthpiece, man. You could go out there and be a manager for a team. You could go and do commentary, too. I could do all of those. But at one point, I actually wanted to, go on and wrestle until I had, I was briefed on how many days, they're traveling, how many days they're working. Like the WWE alone, you working 300 days. I'm good on that. On the indie scene, it's all over the place. But if you actually want to make money and you got to establish yourself, you working over 200 days. And I ain't with that. I'm sorry. I could understand taking the bumps and everything like that, but man, I love the business, but I don't love the business like that. So it wouldn't work. As for becoming a mouthpiece for somebody, who knows? Who knows? We've seen people get signed to WWE's, Performance Center or find themselves in wrestling, companies for less. So who knows? Somebody could see my commentary all of a sudden, hey, man, we'd like to bring you in. And I just give me a mic and I'll go. I will go. Sonic Dew says, what do I think about Riddle? I love Matt Riddle. I do. However, I think Matt Riddle, his character won't work long term because he's just that, bruh, I'm cool, man. We here. He needs something. I don't know if it needs to be him going heel in order to get it to work. I don't know if they need to give somebody a mic to speak for him, but he needs somebody. D. John says WWE is trash as fuck. In comparison to what? WWE is not what it used to be. However, in comparison to what? New Japan's not bad. I've watched... as I talked about before, I've never been a stout supporter of New Japan Pro Wrestling. However, the big matches on the marquee, I'll tune in, I'll watch. Just like AEW. I'm not a huge fan of AEW, but the big time matches, I'll tune in, I'll watch. But from where we stand, WWE's not necessarily trash. They'll just never be what they used to be. According to the field, they all right. They nothing special. Don't get me wrong. I ain't putting them on no pedestal. But they'll never be what they used to be. AEW was on the come up, but they screwed themselves over because now they're in a spot where you don't know what's going on. The origin, what wrestling is supposed to be, that's somewhat lost in all of the promotions now. People have fallen so in love with the entertainment factor, they forgot what actually put butts in seats. So that's what's kind of hurting the wrestling business now. Because almost nothing is believable anymore. I mean, granted, wrestling was always scripted, but when it was at its peak, it had you thinking, yo, is that part of the script? Yo, is this fake? I don't think that's fake. That's how you have a good wrestling show. Jim Cornette always talks about it. Although he may be trapped in the olden days himself, but he always talks about it. Wrestling kind of died the moment that they stopped trying to promote what you're seeing as real. That's when it died. Oh, my dog, Facts 22 in the build, 422 in the building. How's it going, brother? Matthew in the house. Stay creative in the building. Sean in the building. What's going on? D-Horse. If you guys haven't already, download that Hot Mic app so you can possibly win yourself a PS5 or Xbox X, dog. Once I get to 10K followers, somebody is going to win. Don't think because we ain't going live during the NBA Finals no more, nobody going to win. I'm still going to gift somebody with some new consoles. Marcus Hogan in the building. How's it going? Amir in the house. Rashawn in the building. Said last time you truly watched WWE is when Nexus was in there. That was 2010, if I'm not mistaken. I was still in high school. Proud Patriot, put 5 on it. Said ever since AEW had Thunder Rosa and EC3 on Ring of Honor and Impact, there's been talks and whispers about non-WWE promotions creating a world network. That's a possibility, but the problem with AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, Impact, those guys don't reach the new viewer. The people who are actually watching those promotions just are wrestling fans. WWE can get somebody who's just scrolling through the channels to tune in and say, I like this product. All right, I'm going to stay here. I don't know what it is, but WWE has really excelled in getting the casual viewer to tune in. And here's Bray Wyatt on the background of this stare-off between Hurt Business and Retribution. Moosh, WU, put 5 on it. I said W. It's YU. Put 5 on it. Said wrestling gain athleticism but lose charisma. A person can only see so many Canadian destroyers before they get bored. You're correct. You're correct. That's another problem with what's going on with wrestling period right now across the board. It's become a glorified spot fest. It's a glorified spot fest. Everybody goes out there and I'm not going to come over here and berate people for having 5-star matches. You'll never get that from me. But they've taken away the origin of the wrestling. You've gotten to the point now where you have Mac technicians out there and we consider them boring. You can watch Tyler Bate fight against Daniel Bryan and they can have a complete wrestling match, technical wrestling match, and the wrestling world will say, yo, that was boring. I ain't see enough flips. Look at the Revival, or I should say at this point, FTR, right? They're my favorite tag team on the planet right now. These guys, old school, the Tully Blanchards, the Arn Andersons, the throwback feel of old wrestling. These guys go in there, they hold the tag rope, they abuse the tag help time, they utilize the camera angles and the referee, they manipulate the things. They orchestrate matches the way that matches were orchestrated back in the day. The problem now is we have wrestling fans who don't understand the philosophy of wrestling. Now it's become, yo, let me see how many flips this guy can do from the top rope. How many flips can Will Ospreay come out here and give me? And that's supposed to determine if a match is good or not. That's where things went awry. And on top of that, the scripting, that's where WWE truly went wrong. Because in the Attitude Era, there was no script that you handed somebody, yo, you say this, say this, say this. We gave you a live mic, and you had to go in there and get yourself over. I think that's truly what's killing their product right now. Because ain't nobody truly can talk. Old school heel wrestling. Yes, thank you, Philly Jackson. I'm happy you said that. Old school heel wrestling. I talked about it back during my WrestleMania streams and even before that. The one thing that I hated to see was when in NXT and Sasha and Bayley were fighting, and you remember that superfan Izzy who was sitting front row? And she was the big-ass Bayley fan, right? Sasha comes out, and I think she did something, and she had Izzy crying, but at the end of the match, you know, she came over and talked to Izzy. No, if you the heel, you make everybody cry. I don't know why we don't see, well, granted, right now, you know, pandemic, there's only so much you could do with virtual fans. But we should see people come out ripping up signs. You should see people go over to all of these, well, they in the Thunderdome, so, you know, you got the virtual fans and stuff like that. They should be spitting at the teleprompter or stuff like that. You need to have heels who damn near on the brink of getting killed. Back in the day, if you was a heel, you need security to get out of the building. They gonna try to kill you, bro. That's what they missing. The heels should give no fucks. Yes, stay creative. You're correct. The heels should give no fucks. Autograph signings, the heels should not be there. They should be denying people. In fact, that should be part of their promos. When they go on television, they should talk about, yo, y'all been wanting autograph signing. You never gonna get it from me, because fuck y'all. Fuck the fans. That's what it should be. MJF is probably the best heel in the business right now. Sami Callihan, he ain't too bad either. EJ Movement said Izzy is still around. She's managing indie events before COVID. Oh, really? That's what's up. I'm pretty sure she's gonna end up in the Performance Center working with the WWE, because she's got a history. It's like the Brock guy. Soon enough, when he decides, yo, I'm gonna get into wrestling, he gonna mess around and get into the Performance Center. Kid Beat says everybody collectively says Zack Ryder is trash. What is my opinion? I'm gonna be honest with you. The beginning of last decade, when it comes to Zack Ryder, as the Hurt Business and Retribution still in the ring here, but I liked Zack Ryder. At this point, he's never did anything that makes you want to buy in. Like I don't. 10 years ago, all right, internet champion, all this other stuff, he got over. But now, what's your identity? It was cool, but he never grew out of that. That's what killed him. There are people who should be able to adapt with the times. Randy Orton, how does one guy stay relevant for 20 years, bruh? How? This guy is a master. Yes, Zach left the WWE. He's Matt Cardona right now. Alexander says, what's my thought on Cena? I love me some Cena. Cena is on the Mikey top 10 all time. I'd give you a top 5, but there's so many different people, so it's very tough. Oh, there's a tap out from Retribution over here. I'm not too sure. That in the match, or is it elimination here? Oh, that should be the end of the match here, as the Hurt Business take down Retribution. And look, oh boy, here come Bray Wyatt. He's coming back. I wonder if he's going to step into the middle of the ring with Alexa. They should have a live orgy. Oh, that took a turn. Bray's back on the apron along with Retribution. And he about to beat the shit out of everybody in Retribution. You should have never interrupted his opening segment. Sister Abigail on 2 goofy motherfuckers. No, he put it on one and put another on top of the table, but the Spanish announce table did not break. Pardon me. The American announce table did not break. Only the Spanish announce table breaks. Spain should file for some kind of, claim, as Ali's about to get the Sister Abigail in the middle of the ring, but here comes a big boot. Cedric Tyler put 2 on it. Said, how do I feel about Zelina Vega making an OnlyFans? I love it. I love me some Zelina Vega, man. God damn. If I didn't respect Aleister Black so much, I'd have slid in her DMs. And Succeed, we both New Yorkers, but I think she came up in the Bronx. So I don't know. Was it Queens? Somebody confirm for me. I should look it up, but I ain't going to. Zelina Vega from the Bronx. This is going to kill my erection. Oh, damn, we took a turn. But, the Fiend inside the ring, clearing house of the Retribution. Hurt Business looking on because it looked like they left Retribution hurt. She's in Queens, right? All right, so she's safe. She's safe. JD Armed Guard said the Bronx. Wait a minute. She should be from Queens. Ron and Hustler says, what's my opinion on Impact? Man, Impact, it's over for Impact, man. It's over for Impact. They had a good run a few years back when they were TNA. Now, they're fifth on the televised wrestling promotions. Ring of Honor even got Impact beat. Impact garbage. Oh, she from Queens? All right, bet. There it is. I didn't know Zelina had an OnlyFans, but I'm here for it. If I'm not mistaken, WWE had actually came out and said they wanted everybody to close their third-party, applications. If I'm not mistaken, so people who had Cameos, people who had Twitch, all this other stuff, WWE was like, yo, you got to shut that down or some shit like that, which is fucked up. Austin Nance in the building. How's it going? Alejandro says, do I watch New Japan Pro Wrestling? Not consistently. I only watch big-time matches. Stacy says, how do I feel about Roman Reigns' heel turn? I love it. I love it. Well, long overdue. And if people are still complaining about Roman, at this point, you just don't like the dude and just admit it. Because when they were pushing this dude down our damn throats, pause, we were sitting here like, come on, man, he just don't got what it take to really sell to me. But as a heel, especially with this storyline, with Jey Uso, magnificent. I'm loving every second of it. Rohan says, am I a fan of Bayley? I wasn't until she turned heel. By the time 2017 rolled around and Bayley was still face, it fizzled out for me. I'm like, all right, I get it. Woo, wacky waving inflatable arm filling 2-man. Woohoo, yeah, cool. But it wasn't selling for me. When she turned heel and cut her hair, she's selling it now. She's selling it now. But as we all know, I'm a Sasha Banks guy. So, the Tory says, how do I feel about E's single run? I'm happy he's going to have a single run. I'm upset at how it happened. Because you didn't need to split up New Day to go to different shows in order to make it happen. They could have literally still been the New Day, but he's just pursuing a singles championship. Kofi Kingston did it. You didn't need to have them go to different shows. I didn't understand why that was necessary. They literally didn't need to do that. Like, the group doesn't have to break up. That doesn't have to happen. They can be on the exact same show, still support each other, but Big E just doesn't wrestle in tag matches. How many groups have we seen do this? Evolution was a faction. Triple H was never, yo, we in a tag match. That's what we doing. He was the world champion. Why the hell did they break the... I don't understand why. It does nothing. If you're going to break them up and do things like that, unless they have E turn heel and go against the establishment, well, he doesn't even need to be healed. He can be like a tweener, right? I learned that term from you guys, actually. I didn't know tweener was a term as AJ Styles is coming to the ring. But He's probably thinking to himself, the gay community. We ain't talking about that right now. But you could have Big E rage against the system because of them having him drafted elsewhere. Wait, ain't that big ass dude who was in the performance center, who like 6'9"? Damn, that's a big ass black man. God damn, the Kardashians are ovulating right now. Ida PWNZORII says, since when did you watch WWE? What else do you watch I don't know about? I mean, what else is there? There's a lot of things that I watch. That is a ginormous black man. God damn. Oh, I don't like how he just walked up behind AJ like that. I ain't really a big fan of that. Well, wait a minute. I mean, National Coming Out Day was 2 weeks ago. Evidently, this brother making a statement 2 weeks late. Ah, why'd I take a turn? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Seth Rollins got a bodyguard. That's a big-ass brother. God damn. Where does he get his suits done? I need to know where he finds a suit. His head is gigantic, bro. This man got a big-ass head. The top of AJ Styles' head is at this man's nipples. Dude, this dude is huge. That's what she said. God damn. Remember when AJ first debuted in WWE and his hair barely touched his shoulders? Now it doesn't look awkward no more. He don't got that bob. I need to know where this guy shops for his clothes, man. Where do you find pants for somebody that tall? You can't tell me he's not knitting bed sheets together and then somehow making them tight enough to fit his calves and quadricep tendons. This dude big as hell, man. He should be coming off the bench for Miami, forcing a Game 7 in the NBA Finals. But oh no, I want to stand behind AJ Styles in the ring. This dude big as hell, man. He should be on the D-line somewhere in the NFL, coming off the edge. Change his last name to Mac. Return of the Mac, it is. Return of the Mac. Come on. Return of the Mac. He should be getting a sack, getting after a quarterback. God damn, that's a big-ass dude, man. Shit. Mandingo Warrior in the ring right now. Cassandra says vocals. I try a little bit. Jada Arm Guard says Steve Harvey, Old Taylor. Ain't that right? I have some of the Terramana tequila in here, actually. Not anymore, I don't. Oh, my boy Fax came over to the hot mic. Oh, what's going on, Fax? How's it going? Robbie says Belair needs to be pushed to the moon. She's a beast. Indeed, she is. Bianca Belair, that is my girl. But here come Matt Riddle coming to the ring. Bianca Belair, I love me some Bianca Belair. Blackwater in the building. Sage says Belair got the fatty. She also got the husband. Andrew McKinley put 5 on it. Said, do you think WWE has an issue with booking black wrestlers correctly? I think they have an issue with booking wrestlers correctly, but primarily, if you look at what's going on with black wrestlers, I guess you could say yes. I would have to say yeah, but I think they have it's not necessarily a color thing. It's more booking, period. WWE is high on top heavy. They can book the main event scene correctly. Outside of that, they don't know how to book the mid-card. So you almost got to get yourself over. Devil Moroku put 5 on it. Said, I follow Cultaholic for my wrestling news now. I don't even watch the shows live anymore. Only pay-per-views for the past couple of years. Hey, man, I've watched a few of their, Cultaholic had some videos, What Culture as well. I met Simon Miller at WrestleMania last year. What? I'll tell you why. WrestleMania. I watched a few of those as well. They got some good wrestling creators here on YouTube, man. They got some dope stuff. Oh, Azul Water in the building. How's it going, brother? How's it going? Dude, this big-ass dude need to get the hell up out the ring, man. His size is getting me uncomfortable, man. No dude, nobody should be that tall and not catching a rebound, dog. Then again, I can't say that because they were big-ass wrestlers. So I can't necessarily say that. I think it's uncomfortable because he in a suit and he still look this dangerous. Like usually when you put somebody in a suit, they safe. Well, unless they're Italian, because you know Italians out there, they were suited up and whacking people. They put them in the fucking suitcase, Paulie. But this dude about to kill the referee, dog. He hasn't smiled not once. He angry all the time. He got the one earring. Oh boy, this guy's scary, man. What about Wrestle Talk? I've watched a few of Wrestle Talk videos as well. That he got on a decent suit, but the shoes need to be, somebody need to increase his pay, man. Brother needs some new shoes, man. I don't like the base of them shoes. I ain't no fashion dude either. I mean, I get my shoes from the flea market, but he could use some better shoes. And somebody need to get Matt Riddle some shoes, man. It's COVID out here. Could get COVID through the toe, baby, through the toe. I'm looking at my toe. You can't see. Steelers 75. How was it go? I ain't heard from you in forever. How's it going? Sonic Dude said he's a big-ass Ezekiel Jackson. Well, who knows? Perhaps. Sage Slim says WWE tag division is so trash. It is trash. You want to know why? Because WWE done messed up their tag division. They had tag teams galore. Their division over the course of the last 2 years was probably the deepest it's ever been in forever. And they fucked that up. Sherrod Petaway said he's tall as a second rope outside. He might just be able to reach the top rope. Let's see the weight. Let me see if he get closer to the ring. All right, yo, I think he could possibly reach the top rope. Oh, nah, he in betwixt. His head is in betwixt the second rope and the third rope. His neck cuts off at the second rope. God damn. That's a big-ass human, man. What lab did they make him in? I truly feel like if he stood next to Undertaker, Kevin Nash, Drew Galloway, Drew McIntyre, Kane, I feel like this brother would be bigger. I don't know if it's the suit, but that's a big-ass dude, man. Proud Patriots said they broke up Heavy Machinery. That pissed me off because I'd love to know why. First off, why did you make Otis win the Money in the Bank? Is Otis at any point a believable world champion? I'm all for having people who, I love when the Money in the Bank winner is somebody you never predicted would have won. However, when they win that briefcase, they got to carry themselves differently, man. Otis had the briefcase in a love affair with Mandy Rose. It was all right. It wasn't a bad segment. But you look at Otis and feel like, yo, that's the world champion of my promotion. When you win that briefcase, you got to move different. You got to start moving different. Mandy Rose is fine. Indeed, she is fine. I think I slid in her DMs. Did I? I don't think I did. I got to bring that back, man, but I got to get unshadow banned on Instagram. I think I got re-shadow banned. Alexander says that Kurt Angle said Cena is the greatest of all time. My opinion on his statement? I don't think so. Cena has an argument to be the greatest of all time because for a decade he was on top and never wavered. There were people who would compete for his spot, but for a 10-year span, Cena was number one and nobody came close. But I can't say Cena's the greatest of all time. You've got Austin out there. You've got Rock. You've got Hogan. You've got Flair. All of these guys Hell, well, a lot of people don't respect the people of the 80s, but you should. You got your Randy Savages of the world, different guys like the hell. Even Triple H can make an argument, but Shawn Michaels, different guys like that. Cena has an argument because of what he's been able to do for that 10-year span. I don't think anybody probably brought in more money than what Cena did for that 10-year span. Arguably. Well, I mean, what he did for the company was ridiculous. But they've got some box office guys. Like when we talk about in-ring performers, Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles, truly, in my opinion at this point, I think AJ Styles could be top 3 all-time in-ring performers. Is it wrong to say that in-ring to be quite honest with you, I could say AJ Styles is only second to Shawn Michaels for in-ring performers. You have your technicians, your Bret Harts, Chris Benoit's, Eddie Guerrero's, Chris Jericho's, things of this nature. But in-ring really think about what AJ Styles has done. Might I add, he came to WWE in his late 30s. So people who never saw him before, if he came to WWE in 2001, is Shawn Michaels the greatest of all time in ring? You can arguably say it's AJ Styles. Like, it's crazy. Kenny Omega's great in the ring, but let me tell you something. Kenny don't have that it factor as a character. I can't. Kenny can't sell me. If I just watch Kenny's matches, I love it. But his character, I'm not sold. He got to do a bit more. Jay Uzi says Randy Orton is unappreciated. I beg to differ. I think the people who watch, wrestling for the sport of wrestling, they give Randy Orton his flowers. Orton is sensational. Sting is great. Sting is a hell of a character. Sting is great. But we have different criteria for in-ring performance. That's why I feel like it's wrong when people make top 5 lists for, greatest wrestlers of all time. You kind of got to rank the wrestler for the style of wrestling. You have your in-ring performers. You got your people on the mic. You've got your technicians. You've got your high flyers. You can't have a top 5 of wrestlers and you got all different styles of it's tough to rank, man. I used to have a top 5. I did, and I had to stop and think about it. Like, dog, well, I had a top 10 because it used to always shift, but I don't know. Andrew McKinley says, what are my thoughts on Hogan? Hindsight 2020. My thoughts on Hogan is the same that I had when I was a kid. He was larger than life, a sensational superstar. Granted, the in-ring work, and mind you, when Hogan went to Japan, go and watch some of his Japan matches. Hogan could actually wrestle. But when he was in America, just do what puts butts in seats. So leg drop, Hulk up, big boot, things of that nature, a slam, that's going to put butts in seats. Hogan could wrestle, though. So my thoughts on Hogan is the same. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, of all time. Hogan was extremely marketable. Hogan was the Rocky of wrestling, the Rambo of wrestling. He was that guy. Oh, can't forget the Hogan pose. You can't do Hogan without the pose. You got to make sure you get it up in there. Michael says, have I ever seen Hogan next to Sylvester Stallone? No, I never have. I never have. Looked Puppet says, your top 5 in WWE, Stone Cold, Rock, Taker, Cena, CM Punk. Interesting. Dre says, Talkers, Rock, Cena, Y2J, HBK, CM Punk. Well, it all depends on era. It all depends on era. Because I don't think you could have a top 5 talkers all time, and Flair, Arn Anderson aren't on your list, a Paul Heyman. Then again, you have to also get in managers here. Cena's a hellacious talker. Rock, Punk. Austin could jab with the best of them on the mic, but people don't really remember that. It's all over. It's so you can't go wrong with Jericho on the mic. It's so tough. It's extremely tough. Danny B says, hi, y'all sleeping on Daniel Bryan. Well, Daniel Bryan, oh, yeah, Cornette on the mic. Cornette's a god. Cornette's a god on the mic. I would listen to a clip of Cornette every damn day. Yo, that big-ass dude is scary, man. He balled up his fist, and I got afraid. Here come the Styles Clash from AJ. It's over for Matt Riddle. Don't tuck your head. There you go. Get out of here. Look at it. I just killed a bug. I just killed a bug with the almighty clap. Oh, I think I may have caught it on the stream. Yeah, you can see the bug flying around on YouTube. I killed the bug. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Y'all saw that? Y'all saw the hit the bug right here. Woo, I done killed it. I killed it live on the stream. I told you I was going to get one. Woo, there you are, bug. The fuck up out of here. You're dead. You're dead. Who in the upper room? You, dummy. Killed your ass. Fuck out of here. Thunderclap. And in Africa, what we do is we eat our prey. No, I don't want to go eat my prey. That's retarded. That's stupid. Why would I do that? That's dumb. What I look like. Kill the bugs. All of the bugs. Bring your family. They will all be sent to the upper room. I will kill all of them. Everybody can get a clap. You, I kill you with a clap. You over here, come get the clap. Everybody gets the clap. Chlamydia for all. Oh, that took a turn. But AJ Styles walks away with a W here on Monday Night Raw. Oh boy, I'm entertaining, ain't I? If you haven't already, download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis, and you can enter the 10K giveaway. Win yourself a PS5, win yourself an Xbox X. Tony Thatch says the bug joined Josh Norman in the Shadow Realm and the Upper Room. You ain't wrong about that. They definitely did. Keyshawn says that they're missing Dak. Well, I see 7 minutes. Well, 10 minutes has since passed, and we're looking at 0-0. Kyle Kruderbat said, where'd AJ find the 714 dude chilling like that? Kyle, I wish I knew, man. Oh, and I got your video on Patreon. And if you guys have not already, download, become a member on my Patreon. So you can be featured in the in the commentaries. Oh well, Randy Orton Hell in a Cell with Drew McIntyre. Dominic Campbell put 2 on and said, what about Jimmy Hart as a talker? I like Jimmy Hart, but it was a different generation. It was a different generation at the time. Best on the mic. There's so many different people who could be on the mic, man. You got Paul Heyman, God on the mic. Jim Cornette, great on the mic. Arn Anderson, great on the mic. Ric Flair, great on the mic. Hell, Tully Blanchard, great on the mic. All of the 4 horsemen, really. Alex says, has I seen MJF? I have seen a bit of MJF. Damn good at his job. A Stock says, who would I say is the most underrated wrestler right now? Who is the most underrated wrestler right now? The most underrated wrestler. Shit. Damn. That's tough. No, I can't say Matt Riddle because he's rated appropriately. I can't say Keith Lee either. Xavier Woods, that's not a bad name. Ali, that's not a bad name either. Kofi is not underrated. No, I don't think Kofi's underrated. Last year showed everybody what Kofi's capable of. I don't think he's underrated anymore. Buddy Murphy, I could throw him in there too. Dolph, I can't really say Dolph. As Uzi McNugget, put one on it. Dominic's fresh. Dominic's fresh and new. I can't say that much. Andrade. I love Andrade, but do people give Andrade his respect? Cesaro. Golly. Naomi, that's not a bad name. Tamina, oh, hell no. Please, whoever wrote Tamina, slap yourself. Sasha Banks, oh no, Sasha Banks is not underrated by any means. You kidding me? It goes without question. See, Sasha Banks is the best of the four horsewomen. Her only real competition is Charlotte. Becky Lynch did a hell of a job in that last year run before she got pregnant. But let's just be honest. It was Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair carrying the four horsewomen moniker. R-Truth, I can't really say R-Truth's underrated anymore. 24/7 championship showed him how good he was. Bianca Belair is not underrated. She's just underbooked. Somebody said Chris Benoit, man. Come on, dog. You know that's my guy. You know, I think Cesaro or Andrade. One of those two. Cesaro or Andrade. Miz, I wouldn't say Miz is underrated anymore. People know what Miz brings to the table. Aaron says, what about overrated wrestlers? Overrated wrestlers. Somebody gonna say Roman. I know somebody gonna say Roman. Overrated wrestlers. Ricochet underrated? No, I wouldn't say that. People know how good Ricochet is. Overrated wrestlers right now. But underrated, I say Cesaro Andrade, because Cesaro truly should have been pushed to the moon. Danny B says Cesaro should have been a world champion. Sherrod Pettaway says that Cesaro is criminally underrated. I agree. Overrated. Somebody said Brock. I wouldn't say Brock is overrated. Alexa Bliss overrated. Yes, but now she's got a new character, so we gotta wait. Before Alexa became, at the foot of the Fiend, she was ridiculously overrated. Strowman, I can roll with Strowman. Dre says Goldberg is overrated. In the past generation, no. This generation, you can't necessarily say he's overrated because the mystique of Goldberg is based on the past. He was never a wrestler. He was a squash match guy. Somebody said Lars Sullivan. Who the hell saw Lars Sullivan as, man, we love this guy. He is going to be the face. Lars is not overrated. He ain't nothing special. Don't get me wrong. Lars, no. Aaron said Edge overrated? I don't know about that one, Aaron. I don't know about that one. Owen says Johnny Gargano a little bit overrated. I can't do it. Jay says Kevin Owens. God, I love Kevin Owens, man. I love me some Kevin Owens. I can't. God, that's tough. Orton? No, Shannon, you're bugging. Orton is not overrated. If that's one name, I will not let you say he's overrated. Mr. Michael Law, 2011, says, if you had to make a 5-man Fiend family, who would be in it? A 5-man Fiend family. Well, this isn't even going to really make sense, but hell, you ask, I'll give you an answer. I'm not too sure what the criteria is. A 5-man Fiend family. Obviously, the Fiend. Give me Undertaker. Give me Kane. Give me the Boogeyman, because you need a fall guy. Give me the Boogeyman. And then last but not least, I probably would have to say a 5. This is going to be a wild card. I really want to say Goldust. No, I can't even bring myself to say Goldust. Golly. Probably Finn Balor. Yeah, Rashawn says Finn Balor. Yeah, so I probably have to say Finn Balor. If I had to make a 5-man Fiend family, Bray, Taker, Kane, Finn, Boogeyman. Oh, there's another one. Come back here. Come back. I'm gonna finish you. Come back. Oh, it flew away. It flew away. Once it get back in frame, I'm gonna send it to the upper room. Somebody else gonna get this thunderclap right now. Danny B says Kyle O'Reilly is almost got you. So it said Kyle O'Reilly's underrated. I think I could say that much. I don't think people give Kyle O'Reilly as much respect as he deserves. Aaron, are you saying Ali is overrated or underrated? I saw it first says Willow Jeff Hardy. I didn't really like Willow, man. Willow was a weird character. Tyrion saying for overrated was Ultimate. Ultimate Warrior was the master of being overrated. I don't think there's a single wrestler in wrestling history who is more overrated than the Ultimate Warrior. Warrior wasn't really great on the mic. His in-ring work sucked. His mystique is what actually made him go. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Outside of just the appearance of Sun Body, Ultimate Warrior really wasn't that special. Rest in peace to the brother, though. I remember when he passed away, I was actually a bit shooken up because he did a hell of a promo 2 days before his death. But, hey. Darius says Chris Jericho is overrated. That is a very, very hot take. Wow, I've never heard somebody say Chris Jericho's overrated. This is the first that I've ever seen of this. Darius, I wonder if the people are with you. For the sake of Darius, he says Chris Jericho is overrated. What do y'all think? Aaron says Ali's overrated. Let's give it some time. Steeler75 says, Bret Hart is on everybody's Mount Rushmore for the best. I got lucky enough to get a pic with him. That's what's up. Did I meet Bret? No, I don't think I met Bret. Nah, I don't think I met Bret. Should have, though. Parappa, the Napa, says, do I, any WWE talent I'd like to see in the G1 Climax? Cesaro, I'd love to see him there. AJ Styles been there. Finn been there as well. Ricochet, has he been in there? I'm not too sure. Is Moxley overrated? You know what, Moxley, just a little bit. Lana's coming to the ring here, and nothing can get me to buy in on Lana. I'm sorry. Nothing can get me to buy in on Lana. Without Rusev here, honestly, Lana serves no purpose, man. Britt says his style's overrated. Hell no. Distraught XL says, put 5 on it. Said, where do I rank Goldberg? Goldberg used to be in my top 10 because I loved Goldberg. Because the character of Goldberg was perfect. He's like a damn hitman. Oh, it's Asuka versus Lana. Yeah, she about to die. Hey, let's put F's in the chat early for Lana, man. Lana about to die. Asuka about to kill her. It's over. Take the L out of Lover. It's over, brother. But what are we talking about? It just passed because Lana about to die. Asuka's gonna kill her. Somebody said Lana was a poor woman's Michelle McCool. Mr. Singh says Ultimate Dragon, historically underrated. I think just the WWE audience didn't give him his due, but on the grand scheme of things, I think he got his credit. Janky says, what's my favorite WWE moment of all time? The end of WrestleMania 20. Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero in the ring. By far, the best moment for me. Exotic says Sarah Logan overrated. Sarah Logan, I don't think anybody ever showed up to a spot. I can't wait to see Sarah Logan. I don't think that ever existed in the world. Oh, it's for the Raw Women's Championship. Yeah, Lana about to die. Lana is about to die. Although she does have very intriguing ring gear here. Rusev might as well just rub one out right now because that's going to be the only highlight of tonight. Because Asuka's about to kill his wife. I hope this is a squash match. There should be no reason why they should book this to make it seem like Lana has a chance. She has no business being booked as if she has a chance with Asuka here. Asuka should murder her in the ring right now. Michael says, how long is this squash match going to last? Man, you know what? I think this is under a minute. The Duncan Marine put 20 on it. Said, been watching me for years. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Thanks for tuning in. Austin said Umaga was overrated for you. I don't well, that's your, it's subjective. But for me, Umaga was a perfect character. This is just a Samoan dude who's going to kick your ass. I loved Umaga. I absolutely loved Umaga. Be quite honest with you. If Umaga was coming up during this generation, Umaga's the world champion. But because, Cena was the guy at that particular time, I think when Randy had became champion, that was 07 was when Randy became WWE champion. So, yeah, Umaga was still here. At that time, they didn't have heels face against heels. But, man, Umaga, great character. I loved Umaga, man. Andrew put $1.99 on it. Said, New Day or the Shield Hall of Fame first? The New Day is going to go in the Hall of Fame first. Because Moxley most likely will still be wrestling. So, I don't foresee him going in while with another promotion. I can't believe they went over a minute. Lana going over a minute with Asuka. Where is the... Hey, man. Finish this up, Asuka. What's going on over here? Dominic put 2 on it. Said this should have been a kick to the dome and a pin. I agree. That's it. This should be it right here. There's the elbow out of the corner. There's the kick, the high kick. Here we go. Armbar, armbar. It's over. What does Asuka do? Yo, she is really selling out here. Asuka's really doing a job out here. We shouldn't go to a single commercial break. Here we go. Drop it to the floor. Asuka lock. Oh, no. I guess we're not getting it. What are they doing? Lana is not a legitimate opponent. This match should be over. There we go. Asuka lock. There we go. Party done. There we go. Tap out, Lana. Stop making it seem like you fighting. Just tap, you dumb broad. Game done. 2 minutes. All right. Longer than I expected. And here come Nia Jax. Yo, Nia's slow as hell, man. I never liked Nia. Nia never been a character that I've been a fan of. They should destroy Lana as well. There you go. Beat up Lana. Beat up Lana. Put her through a table. Yes. Yes. Nia Jax putting somebody through a table. This is what we came here to see. Put her through a table. Say it with me now. Table. 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 Put it through the table, Nia. Goddamn. Slowing stuff down and shit. Put it through the table. There we go. Magnificent. Through the table. F's in the chat for Lana, bum ass. There we go, Asuka. Fight back here. Have a good, showcase before, Nia come back. There you go. This is how you close out a segment, although the match should have been ended way sooner. This shouldn't have been a 2-minute match. Should have been a 1-minute match. Noah said, who cares about Nia when the GOAT Shayna Baszler is out there? I wouldn't necessarily say GOAT, but I love me some Shayna. Let me tell you that much. A lot of people don't think, because Shayna may not be attractive, a lot of people don't give her due. But man, Shayna Baszler has been great ever since she showed up. She just gets it. Jamar says, Nia can get it. She ain't my taste. I never liked Nia ever since she first debuted, because they done caught me with the genjutsu. She walked out and you saw the sides. I was like, oh, damn, that's a big-ass girl. When she turned, I'm like, oh, she large. Oh, supersize me. Wasn't ready for that. I thought she was going to be like a Keith Lee, Samoa Joe kind of large, where you got some athleticism, but oh no, she's just a powerhouse large. Then she's an unsafe worker. I can't get behind Nia. Steeler75 said, let's show up next week to Raw like Retribution. Ah, you on your own with that one. Owen says Lana spelled backwards. Hey, you ain't wrong about that. Lana spelled backwards is quite the coital experience. Although I wouldn't know anything about that. Rashawn said, who is that lady who was causing fear before Nia Jax, that big black lady with braids? Meanest of stairs. Karma? Was it Karma? Awesome Kong in TNA. I believe that was Karma. Looked Puppet said, will I be going live for SmackDown? Yes, I will be going live this Friday for SmackDown. The Random Jacob said, can you get it? Oh, Henry, of course. Oh, Henry. Boy, we got to play him next week. As a Pittsburgh fans, we should be very concerned. Wait, did Zeke fumble again? Golly. What is this guy doing? Holy smokes. Dominic put 2 on it. Said NXT Shayna versus NXT Asuka would have been insane. Yes, that would have been a very good match. But for all intents and purposes, I think you would need Asuka to win. Because Shayna winning that match doesn't necessarily do long-term implications like Asuka. Shayna can lose and not lose her mystique. Asuka losing meant something. Hence why she fell through the ground after she lost to Charlotte. Kid Beats put 5 on it. Said Ryback, overrated or underrated. My bro said he doesn't need to touch the mic, just be a roid freak. For me, Ryback was overrated, man. Ryback was overrated as hell. He was never that guy who really gave you that real professional wrestler feel. I don't know what it was. I never got into Ryback. David Poole put 2 on it. Said top 5 theme songs for WWE. Top 5 theme songs. Number 1, Shawn Michaels. No, pardon me. Number 1, Batista. Number 2, I love me some Shawn Michaels. Number 3, Triple H. How could you not sing it? Batista, Shawn Michaels, Triple H. DX theme song was magnificent. Edge. Kidding me? Shit. I'm gonna have to move Shawn Michaels then. Cause if we talking actual songs, Cult of Personality, I listen to that every day. Ah, shit, this just got tough. This just got tough. Burning My Light, Randy Orton, sensational song. Undertaker, Big Evil, that was a sensational song too. Shit. It would have to be top 10. Okay, top 10 in no particular order. Randy Orton, Burning My Light, Shawn Michaels, Batista, Triple H. Triple H, shit, you could put My Time or you can put The Game on there. I'll just say Triple H, period. CM Punk. I love Shelton Benjamin's old song. Ain't No Stop. Love that joint. Slow Chemical Kane, sensational as well. Undertaker Rolling. I love me that thing. I listen to Limp Bizkit's that Chocolate Starfish album all the time. Jeff Hardy's old theme song. Edge theme song. The Usos theme now. Oh, beautiful. Shit. Taz theme song. Chris Benoit. Damn, I can't even give you a top 10, dog. I'd have to give you like a top 20, bruh. Because wrestling themes are like no other. Shayna Baszler shouldn't have makeup. Shayna Baszler truly should not have any makeup artist do anything for her. Shorty should just wake up, roll out of bed, and go to work. She don't need it. She look weird with it. She look like she owned a trucking company. Get her a hat. Get Shayna Baszler a hat. She look like she owned a trucking company. Rey Mysterio had a good theme as well. Aaron says, how good of a career do I think I see Dominic Mysterio having? I honestly think Dominic Mysterio can have a career that reflects his father's. He'll never be able to reach the star status of his pops because his pops changed the game. But Dominic's got all of the potential. Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose. Oh boy, I've never been a fan of these girls. So are all of the women coming out now? Mr. Michael Law says what who would current Raw stars Wyatt says Fiend family? Okay, so current Raw stars what? Current Raw stars Fiend Wyatt family. Bray. Let's see. Who else could you put on there? I don't know why they cut up the Iconics, man. The Iconics really should have never been broke up, man. Those were my girls, man. I'm sick that they not together no more. I just got Peyton Royce out here doing nothing. Kind of teammate is Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce. That's a terrible team. Current roster. Well, that's the Riot Squad coming out too. Liv Morgan's a weird character, man. She fine though, but I don't know what she doing. As for Wyatt family, current wrestlers. Who could be a current Wyatt family wrestler? Bray. you need intimidating people because Bray ain't gonna have no bums alongside him. You could always bring Strowman back alongside. Aleister Black in the Wyatt family? I'm not necessarily opposed to that. Aleister Black alongside the Wyatt family, I ain't opposed to that. Bo Dallas, yes. I do think Bo Dallas should be something with Bray. I think that chemistry of brothers, it would work. Lacey almost didn't make it on that moonsault. Wow. Dana Brooke with the no-sell on the moonsault. See, they just did way too much of the choreographed stuff there. I told you guys earlier, man, wrestling has become a glorified spot fest. They all took a moonsault, no-sold it, just to take two flying, cross bodies. They no-sold it. They could have delayed when the crossbody happened. Lizzo says puts 5 on it, says top 10 cash-ins. Number 1, Dolph Ziggler on Alberto Del Rio. Number 1. Number 2, Edge on John Cena. Number 3, Edge on... Who did he cash it in on when he had it the second time? That was in 2007. Was that Undertaker? I feel like it was Undertaker. 4, CM Punk. 5, Randy Orton when Triple H had turned on Daniel Bryan. Shit, how did I forget Seth Rollins? You can't have a top 5 without Seth Rollins. I'll move CM Punk out the top 5. I'll have to throw Seth in there. Shit, Seth might have to go to number 1. Okay. Seth, Dolph, both of Edge, Miz, CM Punk, Dean, did I forget Orton? Orton? RVD? Was it really a cash-in? Can't go wrong with that one night stand performance. RVD, he's not overrated at all. RVD is not overrated or underrated. RVD, because it wasn't really I'm cashing it. It was, I'm about to have a match. So that's why I didn't come to. Yeah, Brock, I don't have to count Brock because he didn't really need it. And probably Daniel Bryan. Bryce Thompson says favorite wrestling games. Actually have them right here. Here Comes the Pain. WWF No Mercy. WWF WrestleMania 2000. Day of Reckoning 1 and 2. SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Oh, and also SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Jalen says Shield member from best to worst. Rollins, Reigns, Ambrose. Dre says top 5 RKOs. Number 1, Orton on Rollins at WrestleMania. 2, Orton on Evan Bourne. 3, Orton on CM Punk. I think CM Punk jumped from the apron and then got caught. 4 Orton on, I think it was it Ricochet? He had a crazy one on Ricochet. And then, of course, you could get the one on Kofi. No. How could I be How could I miss RVD when he broke RVD's neck? Oh, Carlito was a hell of an RKO too. If I'm not mistaken, Shelton Benjamin's RKO was just a remake of Carlito's. I think he hit Carlito first though. Orlando Jones says, whatever happened to Evan Bourne? Evan Bourne is still around. He's wrestling as something. Golly, what is his wrestling name? Matt Siddle? I think that's what it is. He's still wrestling now. He says, what are my top 5 wrestling teams / factions? Dudley Boys. Number 1 for me, always number 1. Number 2, the 4 Horsemen, because you said, wrestling factions. So number 1, tag team / wrestling factions. If it's primarily just tag team, it's Dudley Boys. But if it's factions, give me the 4 Horsemen. 4 Horsemen, DX, NWO, The Shield, and then probably Evolution. But if top tag teams for me, Dudley Boys, the Hardys, Revival, Edge and Christian, Road Warriors. Yeah. For me. Renegades Forever, put 1 on it. Jerron says, who is my favorite wrestler from TNA? Impact. Okay, so I would have to say AJ Styles. Well, Sting, actually. Sting and then AJ Styles. And as for the knockouts, the Beautiful People. Coincidentally, the Beautiful People is what got me into TNA. I used to live for their segments. I don't know why. Ooh, Fact says the greatest king of the ring. Greatest king of the ring. Shit. You can't go wrong with Austin in 96. Kurt Angle in 2000 was great. Edge in 2001 was cool as well. Brock in 2002. Shit. Mabel in 95. Who let that happen? Why did Mabel win King of the Ring? Ridiculous. Sheamus was pretty good. That was 2011 or 2012 for Sheamus. I can't recall. Rock never won King of the Ring. King Booker in 06. Shit. You know what? Best King of the Ring? King Booker. King Booker. Owen Hart won it in what was that, 94? Owen won it? 94? Triple H was 97. So I think Owen was 94. I'd have to say King Booker. I'd have to say King Booker. Soy Sauce says the greatest Rumble winners. 2001 Royal Rumble. We talk about it every time. That was the greatest Royal Rumble of all time as Nia Jax, and her team walk away with the W. But oh, the SmackDown premiere coming up this Friday. ...2001 Rumble. Austin is greatest Rumble winner. It's got to be Austin. Benoit in 2004 was sensational. 2007, that last 15 minutes of the 2007 Rumble, magnificent. You talk about foreshadowing that future match between Taker and Shawn. Oh my God, magnificent, man. Leo, Mighty Mouse Gaming says, to put two on it. Favorite Eddie Guerrero moment. No Way Out 2004, baby. Frog splash on Brock. Eddie's the champion. You kidding me? Nothing gets better than that. Uzi said, what do I think about the Stone Cold and Vince McMahon storyline? Sensational. That's when Vince McMahon became arguably the greatest heel of all time. It was a gift that never stopped giving. Jalen says, Sami Zayn or The Miz? Career-wise, Miz. Right now, Sami Zayn. Alexander says, what's my favorite Elimination Chamber match? 2003 SummerSlam. Goldberg spears Jericho through the pixie glass. I don't care what nobody says. Goldberg should have won that Elimination Chamber. That was by far my favorite chamber match. Because once Goldberg entered, the entire mood swing. That's one of those situations where you got a guy who's squashing people, but it literally, everybody was like, oh my God. Wait a minute. This was sensation. I love that chamber match. Also, the one when, well, 2010 when Shawn cost Taker the championship. That was a decent chamber match. There was the tag team chamber match was all right. 2006, I think that's when Cena had got cashed in on. That was a good chamber match as well. Anthony White says greatest WrestleMania match. Truly, I think it's Taker versus Shawn in 2010. 2002 chamber match was cool too. BIC 262-009 says, thoughts on the Punjabi prison? Never liked it. Never liked it. Never really got into it. Whoa, you were there live? Bryce, you were at WrestleMania 26? That's awesome, man. The Random Jacob says, what's my top 5 stunner sales? Anytime that The Rock had sold it, then you have to make sure that you get Scott Hall. Got another one. Then you gotta make sure you get Scott Hall WrestleMania 18 up in there. There was another. Shane McMahon, anytime that he tried to drink a beer with Austin, that's another stunner sell. Golly. There was a referee who sold it big in 98. When Austin stunned all the referees, there was one referee who sold it. It was hilarious. So there's that. Ray Sean says, why do you still watch the show of WWE? Man, because when you grew up on WWE, it's hard to kind of let it go, man. It's kind of hard to let it go. You can't. And going to WrestleMania last year and taking in, the experience. It was a hell of a atmosphere, man. I don't think I'll ever be able to really and truly grow out of wrestling. I'll take hiatuses here and there, but I don't think I'll be able to truly grow out of it. Maybe when I get older to where now I'm older than all of the talent, at that point, maybe. Jalen says Miro's Twitch or up, down, down, up, down, down. Cubs Elias, who never wears pants that are actually appropriately fitted. This man is really just an in-shape Seth Rollins, man. Favorite Sting match? Oh boy, that's shit. Sting versus Hardy, Bound for Glory. No, can't do that. Sting versus Hogan. I think in like 97 for the title. That was a great match because of the implications. Juan says, how do I feel about Undertaker retiring? It was long overdue. David Caton says, who do I think will face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 37? I'm actually not sure. I have no clue right now. This guy Elias really having a live concert. Thoughts on Retribution? They could be something special, but we're gonna have to, wait on things to develop. I just don't like the idea of Ali being the leader. Jalen says, best Survivor Series. Mine is 2017. I say 2001. Malachi says, how do I feel about Roman now compared to 3 years ago? I love it. I absolutely love it. Optical says, favorite match in WrestleMania 31. You can't go wrong with the triple threat at the end. Well, singles match that turned into a triple threat with the cash-in. Rollins versus Orton was great as well. Cena Rusev. Sting versus Triple H. I think I would have to go Orton and Rollins, WrestleMania 31. Yeah. Brandon Rudolph said, thoughts on D'Lo Brown? I love me some D'Lo Brown. Oh, no, I almost cracked my neck. Love me some D'Lo Brown. Johan says, the favorite match from WrestleMania 22. WrestleMania 22. The main event was it was Hunter and Cena. You had your triple threat world heavyweight championship with Angle, Orton, and Mysterio. Mickey James, Trish Stratus. Boy, I think WrestleMania 22. That was Undertaker and Mark Henry. The Money in the Bank ladder match. Probably the Money in the Bank ladder match. Yeah, I think the Money in the Bank ladder match. Edge and Mick Foley was on that card too, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, there we go. Marquise says Mick and Edge were on that card as well. Amir says favorite match from WrestleMania 27. That was kind of like a forgotten WrestleMania. '27 wasn't even that special, but I think I'd have to go Taker and Hunter. This guy Elias really had a whole goddamn performance. This guy Elias hilarious. He said, "A good night. I love none of you." Oh heavens, Jeff Hardy might be out here. I guess not. Dominic put 2 on and said, why that Elias song low key go hard? It ain't too bad. I was listening along. See, Stitch says worst WrestleMania ever. Oh, that's definitely Jeff Hardy. Well, I ain't never seen somebody get hit with an electrical guitar. But worst WrestleMania. 13 was terrible. Outside of Brett and Austin, 13 was ass. Shit, now that I think about it, WrestleMania 9 was ass. WrestleMania 9 was ass. WrestleMania 11, that one was ass too. WrestleMania 16, well, WrestleMania 2000, it was all right. WrestleMania 2000 wasn't ass. WrestleMania 2000 was okay. WrestleMania 27 wasn't too good. Oh, damn. There go one half of Heavy Machinery. Oh, wait a minute. They don't exist no more. It's just Tucky. Romello said, do I think they need to bring back No More Words? Absolutely. Why the hell don't they have No More Words? The music right now for the Hardy Boys is for the Hardy Boys. And last I checked, Matt ain't in the company. Give Jeff No More Words. TFOF Gaming says, can I do a good rock impression? I don't think I can. I could only lift an eyebrow. But I can't do a good rock impression at all. I don't think that's one that I can do. Rock impression. No, can't do it. If you're somebody. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. The Rock says. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't think I could do it. When I was younger, I felt like I could. But now I don't think I can. Yeah, Milano, you're right, man. Elias killed that Galar solo, man. Here comes the New Day, Sans Big E. Oh, they just remixed the tag championships. Brandon says my best cornet impression. Oh, man. You know, Baby Doll. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do it. But he always talk about Baby Doll. I love me some Jim Cornette. I listen to the Corny Drive-Thru, not all the way in its entirety, but I listen to the clips on YouTube all the time. I think I'm a subscriber. Yes, I am. Love me some Jim Cornette, man. I could watch that dude all day. The Comedic Genius says, what was my first live show I ever been to? Monday Night Raw 2014 in Brooklyn, and The Rock showed up. I kid you not. That I still got the ticket. It's probably on my wall. Matter of fact, let me go get my WWE tickets right now. Hold on, give me a second. Let me go grab my ticket so y'all can see what shows I went to. Because I keep a ticket of everything. Let me be right back. Hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. Had to go and go find my tickets just so I could show y'all. Damn, Miss 21-0? God damn. All right. So, here we go. Had them inside of my MSG. Had to put all my WWE tickets. I think this is the exact one that I had got when I went to a live event. But what is the latest one? The holographic tickets from Madison Square Garden last year. This one was from, that was the regular. I think this one's Madison Square Garden. Yup. But the very first Raw that I had went to. Oh no, Raw wasn't the first one that I went to. I went to a event in the summer at MSG. I went to an event in the summer in MSG, and then this was where. Yep, there we go, 2014. It used to be up on my wall. I came straight, and mind you, I was still in college. So I had came out of college for my the middle of the fall break. And then I went. I'll never forget. I actually still have the video on my email. When the segment was coming up, Rusev was in the ring with Lana, and I was sitting there, and I was anticipating, I was anticipating the Big Show coming out. So I'm just sitting there front row. Well, not front row, but I was in the high rising seats. I was in the second row of that one going up. So I'm just sitting there, well, and then out of nowhere you just, if you're smack, I lost my shit, bruh. I lost my shit. Tony Thad says, what are my thoughts about EDP 445 now? I have no different thoughts about him. I think he's the exact same person. The only difference is he's the YouTube Skip Bayless because he gets paid to troll. Think about it. When EDP goes live, he could make like between $500 to $600 just for people to tell him just to twerk. So because he's incentivized, I can't blame him for doing what he does. So my opinion on EDP hasn't really changed. It's the exact same thing. But look at all these events that I've gone to. All of these events. Golly. So many WWE events. Just all of them. Is this like somebody flexing money? Look how many WWE events I went to. All of these WWE events. I told myself a while back that whenever they come to New York, I would go to every show. But I think this past, I can't remember if I missed a show this year. I don't think I have. I think I've gone to every single one. Every single one. The last one that I had went to was right before COVID in March. They had came to Monday Night Raw in the Barclays on March the 2nd. That was the last event that I went to. Oh, no, I think they had a December. They had a December event, as they always did, and I think I missed that one. That was the first one that I missed in 5 years. But all of this, all of WWE's money, they got all this money from me, man. All these tickets. This a gang of shows. I don't even think I have the ticket to access. When I went to when I went to WrestleMania, here's 8. Yeah, I think there's all of WrestleMania weekend. Yeah, this is all WrestleMania weekend right here. All of WrestleMania weekend of last year. You got your. This is Friday. There's NXT TakeOver. Then you got your Hall of Fame when the guy rushed the ring to attack Bret Hart and the Revival done got him. I was there for that. WrestleMania, I was there. I saw Kurt Angle's last match. I saw Batista's last match. Also saw Kofi Mania win the title. There's Raw and then SmackDown. I was there for all of them. And if you've never been to a WWE show, man, you've got to go, dog. It's an amazing experience. If you've never been to a show before, it's an amazing experience. I went to all of the NXTs, TakeOver 2018, this SmackDown Live, SummerSlam 2018, all of the SummerSlams. Yeah, I got all the tickets. I never threw any ticket away. I made sure that I could find them. And if I couldn't find a hard copy of the ticket, I would scour the floors to make sure I could find one. I'm the guy who, at the end of the movie, if I let's say if I stole a movie, right? If I go to a movie, if I'm movie hopping in a movie theater, I would scour the floors before I leave to get my hands on the ticket stubs. I still have every ticket stub of every movie I've ever watched in a movie theater, every single one. Even the ones that I've movie hopped, I've taken additional, ticket stubs, and I wrote in the name on top of it. I keep all of those. Does that make me a hoarder? Perhaps. But I got all of them. WWE live tours is pretty cool. I remember 3 years ago, AJ Styles had won the US Championship during a live event. And that was pretty cool. They switched hands at Madison Square Garden. That was pretty dope. And I was there for that. That was cool. I think he beat Kevin Owens. TFOF Gaming says, fantasy matchup in WWE. I always wanted to see The Rock versus Shawn Michaels. And then after that, Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles. And of course, your Stone Cold Steve Austin's versus Cena. A lot of people wanted Stone Cold versus CM Punk. I wanted Stone Cold versus Cena. Becky is 6 months? Really? Interesting. Orlando says top 5 feuds. Austin versus Mr. McMahon. Rock versus Austin. Brett versus Shawn. Orton, Cena. Nah, not really Orton, Cena. Orton versus Cena was going on for so long, but I need 2 more. Rice cake. Eddie versus JBL was too damn short. You could do Hogan versus Savage. Triple H, The Rock, not too bad. Shawn Triple H was pretty damn good. Pillman Austin was too damn short. Shawn Taker. CM Punk, John Cena. Banks 2K says best promos. Wow. CM Punk pipe bomb. Promo Paul Heyman when he got the Taz mission from Taz, I think. He had 2001. Paul Heyman had I think it was on SmackDown. Paul Heyman had a promo, man, magnificent. Jim Cornette after what happened to the Midnight Express? Jim Cornette had a promo after. Damn, what happened? It's on YouTube. I was watching it the other day. Shit. It's tough to get top 5 promos, man. It's time. JBL, when he first became, no, in fact, no. After JBL got fired from MSNBC, his promo, woo, magnificent. Shit. AJ Lee, the pipe bombshell. There's been a lot of good ass promos over the years, man. Robbie says any Ric Flair promo. Right, any Ric Flair promo. Steve Austin 316 after Steve Austin's 316. Anything Samoa Joe, his promo against AJ Styles with "Oh Wendy." Heyman on JBL during what was that, One Night Stand? You were only champion because Triple H didn't want to work on Tuesdays. Chris Jericho. Undertaker's promo against Triple H in 2002 when he wanted a match for the Undisputed Championship. He had a hell of a promo. Cena and Roman Reigns, their promo about 3 years ago. Cena killed Roman. Oh, that was a great promo. Shit. Damn. There's so many. There's so many. Mark Henry, fake retirement. That was a sensational promo. Yes, no filter. Joey Styles when he quit. Best promo package? Wait, who said that? JD Davis says best promo package. Rock vs. Austin, WrestleMania 17. Rock vs. Austin, WrestleMania 19. Survivor Series 2001. Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, SummerSlam 2002. Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, Survivor Series 1997. Undertaker's versus HBK, WrestleMania 25 and 26. 26 was better. Miz versus Cena, WrestleMania 27. Scott Steiner versus Triple H, Royal Rumble 2004. Or was it 3? No, 2003, because he fought against Shawn Michaels in 2004. Golly, there was so many promos, man. Great promo packages. Shit. So many good promo packages. Cena versus Punk, Money in the Bank 2011. Wait, Big E's in the crowd? Uzi says my favorite Hell in a Cell match. If not the first one ever. Well, wait a minute. Wait, they found E. Oh, it is Big E. Why is he shirtless? I didn't think you could be accepted into the crowd if you're shirtless. Big E's hilarious. Somebody get Big E a shirt. I mean, fair enough. If I was Big E, I'd be shirtless too. Dude, Kofi Kingston is ridiculous, man. This guy's athleticism is unmatched. New Day versus Usos Hell in a Cell was sensational. That was sensational. My favorite, probably the first Hell in a Cell match. Although the Hell in a Cell between Shawn and Triple H, if I'm not mistaken, that was Bad Blood 2004. That was a hell of a match, but it went on way too long. Taker versus Edge, SummerSlam 08. That was great. Some good ass. Oh my God! How did I forget? Thank you so much, The Ghost. Armageddon, Hell in a Cell 2000. The stars in that match, although Rikishi kind of was like, Rikishi in here? But you've got all Hall of Famers in that match. Like, if you look at the lineup, Angle, Triple H, Rock, Austin, Undertaker, Rikishi. But they all Hall of Famers at the end of the day. I mean, The Rock gonna be a Hall of Famer whenever the hell they decide. They say, yo, you ready to go in? All right, I'm going in. Undertaker, most likely next year, is gonna be a Hall of Famer. Kurt Angle's already in there. Triple H, they just have I mean, technically in DX, he's a Hall of Famer. So whenever they want to put Triple H in by himself, he'll go in. But that 2000, oh my God, that was a hellacious match. Loved it. King Pat says $25 today. No, none today. Although, I just don't know what I'd be giving it away for. So, that's where it's a bit difficult. If I could figure out how I want to do something, then I guess SmackDown, I may bring back the $25 giveaway. Ian says, why no Monday Night Football reaction? Because the NFL are being douches. So going live with the NFL, they as we know, NFL with me don't really have that great of a relationship. So because that's the reality of the situation, I'm going to mess around and get blocked. So I can't do that. TFOF said, remember when Rikishi farted on Booker T? Indeed, he shat on Booker T. The GOAT said, thoughts on Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio's feud? I loved it. Eddie knew how to sell being a heel. Hoops World says, best face / heel turns. Hogan turning heel. I mean, what tops that? Best face turn? Large Nug said, did I watch the G1 Climax this year? No, I did not. Well, damn. Sheamus didn't really go down too good there. He has a long, extensive injury history. He shouldn't be taking that kind of bump. Sheamus did not go down here looking well on this reverse. Shit. I mean, he protected his head, but damn. Austin Small says, oh wow, I haven't seen you in a while, Anthony Small. How's it going, brother? You've been around for a minute in the chat room. I remember replying to your comments back in the first season of the NFL commentary. I got a rice cake in my beard and shit. Is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. But Austin and Brett. I mean, technically, yeah, that is the best face and heel turn. Why is Big E just shirtless in the room? Yo, that's hilarious, man. If I was in the audience, I would take my shirt off. I would literally take my shirt off. Oh, there's Trouble in Paradise right there in the corner. Wait, somebody said Mark? Mark Henry's in the Black Mark. Wait, Mark Henry's in the crowd? Oh, that is Mark Henry. What the hell? That is Mark Henry. I knew I recognized somebody else. How did they get squares so close to the hard camera? Uzi said, thoughts on Kofi Kingston's championship run. I honestly think it should have been a bit longer. They should have gave him some more competition. And for him to lose to Brock the way that he did and not even get a rematch, I felt like that's disrespectful. And if you guys haven't already, download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis so you can enter to win yourself a PS5 or an Xbox X if you have not already. Sheamus don't deserve that. Samoa Joe shouldn't be on commentary either, regardless of the fact that he took that seat and is already better than everybody else who's in that chair. But Samoa Joe should be kicking somebody's ass, man. Samoa Joe truly should be whipping somebody's ass. He got no business being on commentary right now. Retribution earlier in the night took a L against the Hurt Business. Hoodie Zay in the building says, Dolph Ziggler. Malachi said, Mark Henry did have a hand as a child. Indeed he did. Indeed he did. Good segment. Mae Young, rest in peace. Mauro Ranallo is the best commentator. If I'm not mistaken, he resigned from his position not a few months ago. Or in fact, if I'm not mistaken, it was last month, was it not? David Caton says, which underdog story is better? Daniel Bryan winning at 30 or Kofi winning 5 years later? I think, well, the story, probably Daniel, because he was getting fucked over for 9 months until it happened. Kofi, on the other hand, came out of nowhere. He took over for Ali, and then in the match, you were like, yo, wait a minute. Yo, this motherfucker's amazing. And then that's how it happened. Bryan actually won the title, got screwed out of it, and then it started from there. It was already building, but that was the moment that had people like, oh, I had enough. In Kofi's position, it was literally a spur of the moment. Nobody could have predicted it would have happened the way that it happened. And because the people were like, yo, wait, nah, yo, we want him to be the champion. And that's how. So I think Bryan's one was much more of the better story. Oh, wow. Looks like Ali was the hacker. I thought we all forgot about that angle. Sonic says that Kofi was getting fucked over for 11 years. Correct. But in the individual runs, for who was winning the title. I mean, in the case of Bryan, he was already the champion. He had won the championship, then lost it, won it again, and then lost it, and then won it a third time at 30, if I'm not mistaken. But for Kofi, he had never even had a singles match. Regardless, I think Bryan's one was longer in anticipation. But for when they won, man, personally being there and seeing Kofi win, it was like no other, man. Hearing 80,000 people in unison erupt in scream, that was a ridiculous moment. Like, I can get chills on my hand. Like, the hair is low-key standing up right now, reliving that moment. You had to be there. Here comes Miz and Morrison. Swaggy T says Ali could be a star, just needs time. As long as WWE's patient with him. Random Trainer X says favorite stage setup, Raw and SmackDown. Favorite stage for Raw? For Raw, I liked it simple. The old Raw is War with the huge rectangular backdrop. Love that. For the SmackDown, come on, man. You know it's the fist. The Dreadman put 2 on it. Said, why is the tag division weaker now than 20 years ago? You should ask yourself, why is the tag division weaker now than it was 2 years ago? WWE don't care about tag teams, man. They had tag team galore 2 years ago. How the hell do you not? How do you mess up Gallows and Anderson? How do you have the Ascension of force in NXT? You bring them up to the main roster and bury them. Wish I understood, man. Yeah, Kyle, I agree with you. They gave us that the hacker angle, dropped it, and then all of a sudden he says, yeah, that was me. Like, what was the purpose of the whole thing then? They booked themselves in a corner, and then they just go in a different direction. Just, yeah, the people won't care. Lakeem B put 5 on it. Say, I didn't know you were doing these. Might need to watch Raw regularly now. Hey, man, tune in. I haven't watched Raw as often as I used to, but now that I'm going live, I'll keep up along with you guys, and we'll stay in tune with what's going on. At least make it entertaining. Golly, they losing 21-3? Jesus, come on, Dallas. Get it together. I mean, I'm by no means upset about it. I can't complain. Go Cardinals. AOP. Oh, I don't understand how they messed that one up. The 4th one says, am I doing AEW on Wednesday? Perhaps. It all depends. I will be going live for NXT. I will be going live for NXTs on Wednesdays. But this upcoming Wednesday, we'll see. Either NXT or AEW. I think this Wednesday I'll most likely do NXT, but it all comes down to availability because I may be caught up in a no. Yeah, Wednesday I can't go live. I've got a meeting. I've got a podcast interview. Yeah, I can't do this Wednesday. This Friday I will be going live for SmackDown. Shout out to the Mr. Black Show. I'm gonna be on there this Wednesday. If I'm not mistaken, it's at 8. Yes. Marl Allen says, anybody remember the Vaughn villains? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Wait, Phoenix is fighting Pentagon Zero? God damn. I'm about to miss that. Yeah. Damn. Jeff Smith says due to debate on Thursday. Oh, that's going to be brutal. Phoenix is fighting against Pentagon. Oh, that's going to be a hellacious match. God damn, Dallas getting their ass whipped. Shit. God damn. Oh, wow, the Hurt Business. Titus trying to get into the Hurt Business here? Titus O'Neil hilarious. Gonna try to join the Hurt Business. Say, yeah, give me a second to go talk to my compadres. Yeah, we talk. We good. Damn. Damn, Titus getting his ass whipped. Homie thought because he was bald and black, he was going to get in for ease. Nah, oh no, Titus. Oh no, you getting your ass whipped. Ty Yu put 199 on it. Said Jeff Hardy mad overrated. Never gave Matt a chance. Really? I can't say Jeff Hardy's overrated. Of the two between Matt and Jeff, it goes without saying Jeff was the better brother. Jeff was more innovative. Jeff took more risk. On the mic, I think you could say Matt was better. They both weren't no sensational mic, preferences, but Matt was better on the mic, but Jeff's the better brother. I can't say Jeff is overrated. I can't say Jeff is overrated at all. Yes, Hunter Thomas, yes. He is a spot monkey. Jeff is definitely a spot monkey. I don't know why this guy is just incapable. Wow. Tucker is a luchador. Locked Puppet, my favorite era in WWE, Attitude Era. Attitude, Ruthless Aggression. Clyde Tiku said, who's better in my opinion? Cole or Johnny Gargano? I think Cole. Cole got it all together. Gargano is sensational in the ring. I love his character, but Cole truly can be a star for years to come. Because Cole is better at being a heel than Gargano is. Cole is better at being a face than Gargano is. I love me some Adam Cole. Cole gets it. Cole's better. Cole's better. Yeah, Ron Godfrey. Oh, no, you ruined it. Oh, man, it's Otis? Why, I had no clue. I thought it was one of the El Conquistadores. No, Rashawn, no. Zack Ryder's not underrated. He's not. He kind of whack. I just want to know where they found a mask that can fit on Otis' head. Because you can't tell me that it's not suffocating his head right now. It's like wearing a condom that's 2 sizes too small, man. Otis is about to die. There is no air, no space inside this man's mask, bruh. No, it's not El Gran Gordo. That is Otis Dozovich, is it? Yeah, Otis is, you know, Miz is talking facts right now. He is dying in that mask. Otis is dying right now. You can't tell me this man is not suffocating himself. Moreover, who got Otis these tights? Who got him these tights? Is it covering his belly button? Who gave this man his tights, bruh? He looked like a 60-year-old woman with a fupa. Otis need to get himself some long pants, man, or get that singlet going. This is not a good look for Otis, man. This is not a good look for Otis. He looked like a grape-flavored condom right now. Get Otis the hell up out of here, man. It is not El Grandordo. That is not El Grandordo. Otis is dying. Hey, somebody called a goddamn EMTs. Otis hasn't breathed since he came out there. There is no oxygen going into Otis's nose. Hey, get Simon Dean on the phone. He's going to need a protein shake. Nobody heard that name in years. Get Otis the hell up out of here, man. Well, Miz gonna get his ass whipped by the man who hasn't taken a breath. This some kind of erotic asphyxiation. Somewhere Mandy Rose is in the back, probably, you know, circling over her clitoris right now. Because Otis has not breathed at all, son. Oh, his stomach has been revealed. It slipped out of his tights. Oh, SmackDown's going to be on FS1. I just can't wait to see Sasha Banks. That's all that I need to see. Andrew says, attempt WWE commentary. It ain't going to work, I'm telling you. They almost blocked last week's commentary, the primetime commentary, for 17 seconds of Vince McMahon talking about, where are they? Where are they? They almost blocked it just for that. Me going live or me doing highlights? Oh, it's clipped. It's never going to work. Who that for life? Chris Field put 5 on it. Said, hasn't seen wrestling live watch before. My first since subscribing to your channel. Hey, man, welcome aboard. We went live for WrestleMania. I can't believe The Miz and Maryse got a show. But I'm not surprised that they got a show because this is The Miz. Yeah, you can tell these guys stage everything on this show. There's no way, because Miz being an actor and everything, you know they staging everything on their show. Andrew says Sasha's your celebrity crush. Yeah, I love me. All things Sasha Banks, I am hip to all things Sasha Banks. She is the best going thing in WWE regarding the women right now. Love me some Sasha Banks, man. But people be going wild, man. They be going under her husband page like, hey, man, yo, she's a huge upgrade for you, bro. Dude, you should leave him, man. He looks like a loser, dog. Like, dude, what are y'all doing, man? I understand, you know, you'd like to have a little bit of Keith Sweat going down, or I should say a little bit of Luther Vandross. If only for one night. I mean, I wouldn't mind my damn self. But still, lady is married. So until the divorce papers come in, there will not be any sliding into DMs. No Filter says Naomi's one of the greatest athletes in WWE, period. Absolutely. Naomi has done some stuff Some dudes can't even do. Like Naomi's athleticism is ridiculous. All I know is when Jimmy Uso and Naomi have a kid, because Jimmy already got 2 kids from a prior relationship. But when Jimmy and Naomi have a kid, that kid gonna be the most athletic. I can guarantee you right now, they fixing to win a championship in some sport, or they about to be an Olympian. Cause that kid gonna be ridiculously athletic. Naomi, I don't understand that woman, man. Might I add, that booty is sensational. But Jay says, is Ember Moon underrated? No, I think underutilized, but I wouldn't say she's underrated. Exotic says Bianca, Sasha, and Liv are the finest women in WWE. That's fair. Favorite Fat Boy A1 says she could hit me with that rear view any day. Well, there it is. This man may go about trying to participate in a little bit of analingus. Clyde Tiku said, we'll be taking Tony Storm now, and please and thank you. Oh, man. Whew. Tony Storm? Shit. God damn. I think I may have to make this Josh Norman stiff arm my screensaver. This joint's hilarious. Oh yes, yes. VZ says that Bianca and Montez Baby would have some crazy genetics. I agree. I remember going on the record not too long ago and say Montez Ford is going to go down in history with the greatest frog splash of all time. He gets more height than Rob Van Dam, and he gets more impact than Eddie Guerrero. This guy is something different, bro. Montez Ford, he can go down as our generation's Rock. Honestly, his charisma is on a different level. I don't feel right now he's with Angelo Dawkins, but when they separate, there is no way Montez Ford doesn't jump to the top of the card. He looks like the star. He talks like a star. He wrestles sensationally. This guy, if they were looking for who will carry WWE, jump on Montez Ford's back, bro, because this guy's going to be something special. He's going to be something special. Them boys miss a field goal? God damn. D-Lo says you'll still pick RVD for the best frog splash. That's fair. That's fair because Montez he's fairly new. But just give it some more time. Give it a little bit more time. Milano says if they break up the Street Profits, me and WWE will have some problems. I agree. They shouldn't break them up. I think they should be like the New Day and they stick together. But there is no denying the leader of the group and what keeps the group entertaining is Montez Ford. And we know how Vince McMahon operates. He's going to break those guys up. It's only a matter of time before it happens. And when he does, I feel bad for Angelo Dawkins, dog. I really do. I really do. Because Montez Ford is a star. Montez Ford is a star. He will be a WWE champion. And if he's not, it's going to be a crime. The Street Profits are sensational. I wish there was an actual crowd because the Street Profits, I was there when they won the tag titles. Now that I think about it, they won it in Brooklyn. I was at the show. We erupted for that as well. Oh shit, it's right. It's our truth. That's random as hell. That's Tozawa? What the hell? Oh, Dawkins would have to turn heel, but I'd love to see what he'd look like heel. I'd love to see what Ford would look like heel. This guy need to change his attire ASAP. This is a bad look. There's no way he's not suffocating right now underneath that mask. Wait, Mark Henry is still here, but it's Big E? So I wonder how this live stream of the show actually works. Like, do you have to stay there the entire time? That's a bad look, man. Oh, they about to have the Firefly Funhouse. Rashawn said, who's better, Del Rio or Ali? Ali. If I'm not mistaken, Del Rio just got arrested, did he not? Swaggy Zay said, do I think Alexa Bliss is overrated? Before she got with Bray Wyatt, before she got with the Fiend, I was never sold on Alexa Bliss. Now that she's with the Fiend, you can prove something to me. So far, she's been doing a hell of a job. Exotic said, did I see Del Rio's mugshot? Let me go look it up. His mugshot. Alberto Del Rio. Damn, sexual assault. He just got. Oh, wait a minute. This dude looked coked out of his mind. God damn. Is this the mugshot you was talking about? What's wrong with him? God damn. He looked like he got people tied up in his basement. What's wrong with his eyebrows? Hello, Joker. How is it going, Arthur? Let me tell you a joke, Murray. What's wrong with him? Homie looked coked out of his mind. God damn. He walked into the sentencing room. They said, yo, we're going to give you 5 years. He said, why would you do that? The judge said, because it's your destiny. This man's sick. J. Mo said he's in love with the Coco. Indeed he is. What's wrong with him? Alberto Del Rio. But of course, you already know that. Where is he at? In prison. But of course, you already know that. He's a child molester? God damn. I heard I know he was abusing his girlfriend. I didn't know about the child molester stuff. God damn. What's wrong with him? Shit. Large Nug says at 10:45 p.m., Otis Dojevich will pass out from lack of oxygen. You think he gonna make another 15 minutes? That man is knocked out during the commercial break. They really went to commercial to go call the damn EMTs. He kidnapped his lover's kid. Yeah, that's right. One of my friends had called me to tell me about his arrest. Talk about kidnapping or something like that. Random Trainer X says, what do I think about the Undisputed Era? Love it. Oh shit, Dozovic's still back there. Why is Kofi still twerking? Dude, get this guy his mask off, man. Oh, it's Mandy. She brought him meat? Is he going to eat any of the meat? It's not. It's kind of weird with Mandy. The purple Snorlax. Jamar Carter says JTG are the original Street Profits. You mean Crime Time, not JTG. JTG was a member of Crime Time. Ronan the Hustler says Ronan Hustler says Bianca Belair getting a push or not? I hope she is. Nicholas Spence put $1.99 on. Say if I was a wrestler, what would be my finisher? What would be my finisher? It would probably be a DDT because I love Jake the Snake Roberts' DDT, man. Because when he hit you with that DDT, it was over. The only problem was now everybody does a DDT, so it's since lost its merit. I think I would probably have to have a running finisher then. I would like to be like an AJ Styles, a guy who can finish you off with a shit ton of different moves. So you got a gang of different finishers that you can use on everybody. If not a DDT, probably DDT, submission. Yeah, Anthony Small. Yeah, it's a transitional move now. DDT, a running, or like a running kick. Like the V trigger is a hell of a that should be a finishing move, but it's not. Shit, it's tough to come up with a finishing move, man. Cause I can't have a power move, cause I'm one of those guys who want to have a finishing move you could do on anybody. Cameron says the Nick Folk punt. Oh no. If I had a Nick Folk punt as my move, I'd never connect. Best Raw theme, across the nation. Best SmackDown theme. And I won't be denied. I can't remember what the name. I can't remember what it was, but it was a 2007 theme. I can't remember the name. But Raw across the nation or Wanna Be Loved. SmackDown 2017 when Teddy took over. Or the first SmackDown theme, where there's literally no lyrics, but it sounds like they're saying everybody on the ground. I think I got a comment on there from 7 years ago. The family literally has a family. That the rabbit has a family. That's hilarious. Let me see if I can find the SmackDown theme. Let me find the SmackDown theme from 1990. I have a comment on there from years ago. Wow, yeah, there it is. The SmackDown theme 12 years ago, right? This was uploaded in 2008. Before I even started making video, it got over 1 million. I never clicked the like button. Let me click the like button now, right? So I have a comment on here from 6 years ago. 6 years ago. I have a comment on there. And the hilarity was somebody had responded to me and I responded back. From 6 years ago. Love that. But then for some reason at the 13-second mark, where I just remember when you had that one clip of The Rock smelling. So then if you go to the theme at the 13-second mark, you can hear and see The Rock smelling. It's the oh man, that's the sound of my childhood, bro. That 1999, you know what? Yeah, the 1999 SmackDown theme, that's it for me. Boy, Braun should have never cut his hair, man. He should have never went bald. Braun looked like a freaking idiot out there. Alexa, Yowie, Wowie, ain't that the truth? The fumble of Keith Lee, the minute that he went to the main roster and dropped his NXT belts, oh, it was over. It was over. And if you guys who haven't already downloaded the Hot Mic app on YouTube, make sure you give yourself a chance to win yourself a PS5 or an Xbox X. Click the links in my description and give yourself an opportunity to win and enter the sweepstakes. Damn, Jerry Jones turned 78 this week? Shit. That's brutal. Turn 78, your team is about to take an L. Wait, they might change Keith Lee's name? Who that for life? Chris Fields put 5 on it again, said, if only Ember Moon could let me smell what the box is cooking like, but she married, unfortunately. Well, damn. Homie said, if only I could just smell it. I don't want to go out and possibly go and engage in a coital arrangement. I don't want to engage in a little bit of cunnilingus and taste it. I don't want to engage in vaginal thrusting and possibly feel it. Just give me an opportunity to smell what Ember Moon is cooking. Evidently, that would be more than enough for Chris Fields. Brandon says the rock bottom's nothing more than a side slam. It is, but damn it, think about how ridiculous the people's elbow is. Like, think about how ridiculous the people's elbow is in the realm of wrestling. But The Rock got the move over. Do you understand the level of charisma that you have to get a goofy ass move like the people's elbow over? Even the Worm in Too Cool. Love those guys, man. Scotty Too Hottie doing a goddamn Worm. Man, it was a special time back then, dog. It was a special time. Yeah, Hunter, yeah, the Worm. The Worm. Just ridiculous. The side effect is the same as the people's elbow. The bookend. The same as the people's, I said people's elbow. Same as the rock bottom. I'm bugging. RKO stand for Randall Keith Orton. That's how great The Rock was. 5-knuckle shuffle, the boom drop, some goofy ass moves, man. Hogan's leg drop. I get the leg drop because that's a little bit more force. That's all of your weight. But the rest of those moves are just ass. Even think of the elbow drops. Some of the build up to the moves just made no sense. Boy, Braun Strowman always sweating, bro. I don't think I've ever seen Braun Strowman not sweating. This guy wake up sweating. He probably sweat in the shower. Oh, they need to bring back son old theme song, man. I'm tired of this new Keith Lee song. Just ruining Keith Lee. Wait a minute. I got those same gloves Braun Strowman got. Wait a minute. I got them same gloves Braun Strowman got. Where they at? Oh, they on my bike? God damn. Let me... Oh, I got the same gloves he got. Wait a minute. Let me cosplay as Braun Strowman real quick. Let me get my gloves. Oh, yes. Got the same gloves Braun Strowman got on. We got the same Impact gloves, baby. Oh, yeah. Call me Braun Strowman. You better talk to me different. Talk to me different. I'm Braun Strowman in this business. We came here for Impact. Maybe I need to shave my hair and grow out my beard a little bit further. J-Arm Guard says, Senzubin. They really about to sit here and have a wrestling match like this and not supposed to be a brawl. Let's go. Oh, damn. Strowman took out with a lot of speed there. Ric Flair is in the audience? Jordan Murray. You see Ric Flair? Where Ric Flair at? Call me Strowman. Dallas Graveyard. The Golden Foot put $199 on it. Who got the best tag team songs? Best tag team songs. Love the Four Horsemen theme song. Jonathan Hill put 5 on it, said, them boys stinking up the joint. Ain't that the truth? Hardy Boys got a good theme. I love the old Revival theme. Come on, Strowman. We can't have the same gloves and you ain't doing nothing. Oh, JBL is tuned in. Oh, I see Ric Flair. I wonder if they actually just tune in or the company tells them to go and watch. There's a referee in there. Mark Henry's still here. Is that Ezekiel Jackson? We got on the same pants. Or I should say gloves. I don't know why I said pants. Keith Lee utilizing all that power. Take these off, man. My hands getting too goddamn warm. This is ridiculous. Get off my hands. Strowman getting his ass kicked. Harlem Heat. Oh, yes, the Harlem Heat. Clyde Tiku said, what do I think if Mr. Kennedy was the one who cashed in on Undertaker instead of Edge? If Mr. Kennedy became world champion, that would have been great. The only problem was, wasn't it Orton who was one of the reasons why he ended up losing it? Because, wait a minute. What the hell? Strowman won? What the hell? He lost like that? God, dog. There we go, Keith. Get your just due. Kick him in the balls. There you go. Chris Fields put 5 on it. Said, what's my opinion on Vince thinking he can control talent, social platforms like Twitch? I think it's insane. I agree. I was talking about it a little bit earlier. I think it's dumb. I heard Zelina Vega got her OnlyFans now, and I love it. The fact that you can't try to control people's social media. Here's what you can tell people. Kayfabe's already dead, so you can't even try to preserve it. There are some people who can try to keep it up, but it's not helping their careers because they keep kayfabe. Vince ain't finding people keeping kayfabes and you pushing them. That's not happening. So you trying to control people's social platform, that's retarded. It's dumb. Vince need to get his head out of his ass. That's stupid. Keith should have slammed him here, man. Keith should have slammed him here. Or keep kicking him in the balls. Repetition of heel acts go a long way. I remember I was talking about, I was talking about earlier, well, not earlier right now, but earlier this year, during the WrestleMania stream. What we've been missing is, if you're gonna have a heel do their finisher numerous times, rather than do it and have the person kick out, if they kick out once, when you do it again, keep doing it. Like, remember when Roman Reigns kicked out of like six F5s? Remember when Seth Rollins, the Fiend kept kicking out of all those curb stomps? What you should do, especially if you're gonna end up winning the match, what Brock should have did was after the first kick out, pick up Reigns, F5, pick up Reigns, F5, pick up Reigns, F5, and you just keep doing it to the point where the crowd is like, oh my God. You do 6 F5s in a row in succession and you go for the pinfall, the person can't kick out. You're going to get the heat that you should be getting because you're literally abusing the person. Like, remember years ago when Kevin Owens beat Sami Zayn for the NXT Championship? I loved it. There was no pinfall. There was no submission. Homie just kept getting power bombed over and over and over and over and over and over again. That is the way a heel should operate. Hunter says, I'm reading your mind, perhaps. Perhaps. We just think alike. Suplex City on John Cena, 2014. SummerSlam. Magnificent. That's what you should do. Over and over and over and over and over. That is how you get over. But the thing that's why I liked Brock's second run so much. Because I'm not here to give you a wrestling match. I'm a damn machine that you cannot beat. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to brutalize you, collect my check, take my W, and go home. That's what a heel should do. Nicholas Spence put $1.99 on it, said Eugene theme was lit. Oh, Eugene was hilarious. Romello said, just like that, Keith Lee is getting buried. No, the L is not going to do Keith Lee any favors. After the match, may have just recovered the segment for Keith Lee. Because if he just lost and Strowman left the ring, I would have been upset. But because he decided to go kick Strowman in the nether regions and have a few choice words for him, that can extend what happened. Not necessarily erase the L, but given the commentators talking about, the injury and things of that nature, I think it can prolong this situation. You guys ever had that proper 12 whiskey? I actually had Conor McGregor's whiskey. It's not too bad. Ain't gonna knock your socks off, but it ain't too bad. Jesus Christ, 31-3? Take the L out of Lover. It's over, brother, at least for another week. Because everybody in the NFC East lost, if we're not mistaken. So, it really don't matter. Jason Green said, did I know that Luke Gallows was Festus? Of course. Who did it? You just found out? Oh, yes. Undisputed Era battling for the tag championship. Oh, yes. All right. This Wednesday's going to be fun. The Golden Foot put 5 on it. Said they should have did Sting versus Undertaker for WCW versus WWF. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. No, the Giants beat the No Skins. That don't count. The Giants W might as well count as an L around the league. Or winning the NFC least results in an L across the league. Festus was so weird. You mean to tell me this dude over here like this, you ring the bell, it's time to fight, it's time to fight. I don't understand that. That was weird as hell. Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me to call them the Washington Foreskins because they suck, but seems kind of cliche, but just like shirts, no skins. Oh, Randy Orton just seems upset at all times. Just looks extra smug. Hoodies, they said, why are we talking about the Giants, man? I don't want to see my team continue to go through that problems. DJ the Great says, thoughts on MJF? Love him. Absolutely love him. I hate these Hell in a Cell, man. Bring back the regular silver cage, man. Why are we coloring the cage? What is the color of the cage for? That's dumb. Why would you get you paying somebody to paint a chain link red? Why? Just leave the sumbitch the regular color. I never liked this. I hate the red cell. I can't stand it. Why are we coloring the cell, man? Why do we even still have pay-per-views named after matches? The match should be reserved for special occasions. You shouldn't have a pay-per-view called TLC. You shouldn't have a pay-per-view called Elimination Chamber. You shouldn't have a pay-per-view called Hell in a Cell. That's dumb. That's stupid. Use your common sense. The only pay-per-view that should be named after a match is the Royal Rumble. Survivor Series may have Survivor Series style matches, but that's just a regular elimination match. Chris Fields put another 2 on and said Mick Foley is walking around. Mick Foley is a walking miracle of a man. Indeed he is. Mick Foley should have been dead numerous times. I saw a First Said Taz theme song. Yes, indeed. I listen to that joint damn near every day when I'm in the gym. Clyde Tiku said another reason why they should bring back the OG pay-per-views. I agree. Armageddon, No Mercy, No Way Out, Bad Blood. All those old ones, bring those back. Why the hell would you name? I don't even understand why they would switch it in the first place. Backlash. Hell, Money in the Bank should have stayed at WrestleMania. Why would you make Money in the Bank pay-per-view? That's dumb. Vengeance. Hell, King of the Ring was it was good namesake for a pay-per-view. No, Battleground could go. Get Battleground the hell up out of here. I never really liked that name. Bragging Rights was a good pay-per-view, but I hated the name. Fully Loaded. Oh boy, wasn't it Fully Loaded when no, that was Over the Edge when Owen had passed. Oh boy, Great Balls of Fire. That was a weird pay-per-view, man. Cause the graphic with the fire that were balls, it looked like a penis. I was like, oh boy, this is not a good idea. Whoever came up with this graphic, y'all ain't shit. Austin Hunter came over to Raw because them boys had to go and murder, your watching experience for this Monday night. They got That's a shame. Taboo Tuesday, I was thinking about that, but no. Taboo Tuesday, nah, that one could go. There ain't no need for Taboo Tuesday. Cyber Sunday, that one was pretty cool. Cyber Sunday, that was pretty cool. Taboo Tuesday, I don't really like it. But Cyber Sunday was pretty cool. But I doubt the people actually had influence. Oh, here comes Drew McIntyre. No wonder Orton showed up dressed in his ring gear. Let me just be honest. I think wrestlers who aren't about to have a match shouldn't be in ring gear. Vontae Day put 5 on it. Said, I missed the unique sets for each pay-per-view. It was amazing. Now we got to wait till WrestleMania for unique sets. I agree. I miss all of that. Look how weak the cell looks. Yeah, McIntyre about to ring. He about to kick right through it. Oh, wow. Yeah, he about to clip the lock. Ain't going to clip the lock. Well, this is kind of dumb. How did he know the clip was there? How did he know it was there? That's kind of dumb. He should have came out with that. Well, Orton just going to go in the ring. What is he really doing? This was, I don't understand why. How did he know it was there? This guy's psychic? Wait a minute. Are they about to end the show before we see anything happen? Wow. They could eat a Frank for that. So this guy McIntyre goes into the cell, and then they end it before we have the confrontation. Wow, talk about a cliffhanger. But Monday Night Raw isn't like a regular television show. It's not like we about to kick off next week with what happened in the ring. We're going to have to stay tuned for the beginning flashback, most likely on Friday Night SmackDown, or they're going to end up posting it on WWE. Well, ain't that about a bitch? I'm sick. I thought we was going to get the actual ending. Well, that sucks. Sage says, would I do AEW? I would go live for AEW. I'd go live for AEW. I'm not opposed to it. I will be going live in 2 days. Well, no, not 2 days for NXT. Damn, I'm not going to be able to do it because I got the podcast. But Friday I will be going live. No, it is a teaser for Hell in a Cell, but I mean they there right now, are they not? I wonder what happens to the people on Zoom in the Thunderdome. Does their thing cut off as well? Or are they still watching? Like, that makes me wonder as well. Like, does Drew close it, and then the cameraman's like, and we're off the air. All right, cool, let's go home. And the people who's just watching, like, what happened? What's going on? Well, damn. Just when you thought you was about to see a little bit of a brouhaha, we got Modern Family. God damn. Sandy Lee says, am I going to do Hell in a Cell? It'll be kind of tough because, let me see. Hell in a Cell start time. Start time is at 7. I would still be recording the commentary for Patreon. So I would be coming in late on the, I'd be coming in late. I can try, but I'd be coming in late. That'd be very tough. Because I'd be doing the Sunday afternoon highlights for Patreon. But I can give it a shot. Who knows? If I'm able to, I'll do it. But there it is. I'm gonna be going live this I'm gonna be going live this Friday for SmackDown. So there's always that. And if you guys have not already, download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis. You know, you can win yourself a little bit of a PS5 or an Xbox X. All right, so all you got to do is just click the links in my description if you have not already. The app is absolutely free. Download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis. Make sure that you follow me on Hot Mic. Also, we're starting something new down the line. We're going to have actual watch parties. Well, you'll be able to pretty much FaceTime me on the Hot Mic app, and we'll be able to sit here and watch. Whether it's my commentaries, we'll be able to watch it together. And I can pause it and speak to you guys while we go and tell you what I was thinking at certain plays and things of that nature moving forward. So y'all can stay tuned for that. Somebody said go live for the debate. I think you asked me that a little bit earlier. Who knows if I'm available on Thursday, perhaps. But until then, Jeffrey says I'm doing something for the World Series. I don't think I am. Because I don't really know baseball like that. But who knows? I could always go live and just hang out with you guys, so why not? I mean, shit, I don't always got to know what I'm talking about. Kai says, I do sports. Doing debate would be weird. Not necessarily I don't do sports. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I mean, I'm a comedian first. So tuning into debate wouldn't really be that much different. I just don't care too much for it, so who knows? Regardless, I'm not a big fan of how Raw ended just now. It's kind of brutal, but I guess we're gonna be back for Friday. So shit, game 1 is tomorrow. God damn. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go live for game 1. I'm not even gonna be there tomorrow night. I'm not even gonna be home. We'll have to see. I'll keep you guys posted. But y'all stay tuned. Tomorrow, for the people on my Patreon, obviously, you're going to have access to the primetime commentary. And Wednesday afternoon, you guys are going to get all of these games, Sunday Night Football, and then both Monday night games, Monday night thrashings, really. Well, not really. I guess the Bills and Chiefs game wasn't too much of a thrashing. God damn, Andy Dalton is looking terrible. This is not good. God damn. Either way. I will see you guys this Friday, all right? But make sure you guys click, that follow button on the Hot Mic app. Give yourself a chance to win yourself a little bit of money, man. See you guys on Friday, dog. See y'all on Friday. Have a good night.